Good morning, America. It's me, Edie Tolson, owner of Merle Norman Cosmetics, Concord, Morganton, and Two Blonde Chicks Fine Consign. And boy, do I look different. It is in the AM. I just got out of the shower. I've cleansed my face. I've toned my face. Next is what? Your 3 steps in beauty. Cleanse, tone, and then moisturize. Okay? I want you to look. I've been telling you the anti-aging line. I have no age spots. I have smooth skin. Oh, and by the way, I don't have any eyebrows because they used to grow down here and I didn't like that, so I waxed them out, and I have permanent eyebrows that I use for a guide when I do my eyebrow pencil. So, see my face with no makeup. Now we're going to do a full makeover. Yes. So exciting. I put a little stuff in my hair because it's crazy, and it's always been crazy. So let's see. I've cleansed, I've toned. Next is moisturizer, but I'm 54. So when you get older, you might need some serums. Yes, I definitely need some serum. Now my favorite is the Energizing Concentrate. I'm going to put out just 2 little pumps. Rub it on both hands because it'll save you time if you use 2 hands at once. And go on the face. I didn't say eyes, I said the face. Stay away from the orbital area. You can put it on the neck, it's fine. And Energizing Concentrate is a form of hyaluronic acid called sodium hyaluronate, which holds 1,000 times its weight in moisture. Did you know that? I think I got too much, but it feels so good. Okay, now while this dries, I'm gonna save time and move on to the eye cream because they're 2 separate areas, face and eye. Face and eye. Okay, my fave on the eye, is the anti-aging. I love the anti-aging eye day. It has SPF to protect my eyes from the sun. I'm going to do a little pump. That much. See that little tiny bit? We'll do bottom, top, top, bottom. Take some from here. The anti-aging day. Now, gently rub it in that area. Do not get it near your lash line. It's going to get in your eye. It has SPF in it, so that's going to make your eyes water. It stays in the eye area. Stay more towards that orbital bone and rub it in until it's not white. Look at that. As it starts to dry, it's going to tighten the skin, protect the skin from the environment, the sun, oh my goodness, from everything. If I don't put this on, I just don't feel like my eyes are protected enough. Okay, now while I did my eye area, then my face dried. So I can move on to the next step for that, which is the moisturizer. And of course it's going to be the anti-aging complex emulsion moisturizer. Now that was a mouthful. Now I'm going to do 2 pumps because I do my neck too. This one has SPF in it for your face to protect against the sun and the environment. But I also put it on my neck, and I always do this motion to help cut in a jawline. Now this is going to be a longer tutorial because I've been doing makeovers and I've been solving problems, and I'm going to go over some things with you. Because so many people said, I don't know how to do my eyes. I don't know how to do my foundation. I don't know I was supposed to wear powder. I didn't know I was supposed to use that brush. That's what I'm here for. Okay, now this also smells like the beach. Love that. Now, while that's drying, we can go on to our mascara primer. Now people say, why do you wear mascara primer? Well, it individualizes your lashes, plumps them up, longer separates, does all that so that you can put your mascara on and use less mascara and have a bigger lash. So let's see if we can do this right in the camera. You're just going to coat the ends and kind of like you're doing your normal mascara. Now I do have permanent eyeliner, y'all. That has been there since 2003. I don't have an up-close mirror here, only the camera. So I might poke myself in the eye. I did it. Now, the secret with this, if you want large lashes, all you gotta do is put one coat on, go brush your teeth, let it dry. Put another coat on, then put your mascara on. So 2 coats of primer, and you will have them almost touching your eyebrows. That's the mascara primer. Now, while that's drying, that's another step I've done. It's given the orbital area time to dry because I did my face. So then I like to do this little trick. Let me grab it. I use them, you can tell I use a lot. I love this brush from Merle Norman. It was a limited edition. I got it way back when. I still use it. They last forever. Now this is the cover up. Watch this little magic trick, y'all. I'm gonna squirt out just a tiny bit of cover up. This is my cover up brush. You see that? That is enough to do both eyes. I'm gonna put a little bit here, place it like I want it. Okay, put the lid back on so it doesn't dry up. And then I'm going to blend on my eyelids. I've learned that if I put the cover up on my eyelid, or the eyeshadow base, or the eyeshadow primer, whichever you choose, I'm just really digging this concealer, the cover up. So I'm going to whiten up this orbital area because you want your eyes to come out. So I'm just going to apply it. Now notice I'm holding the brush towards the end. If you do that, you have more control on the tip of the bristles. Okay? So now I kind of look like an owl. That's the right way to do it. Then we're going to go under here and just blend light as a feather. You never want to pull the skin in the eye area because it is the thinnest skin on the body. You want to take tender, loving care of the orbital area. Okay? Now, get it just like you like it. And I bring it down just a little bit here because you want to pull out that area too, right there at the cheek. Okay, now I'm an owl. Yes. Okay, now, while that is drying or setting up, I'm going to go on to the next step on the face, and that is the 24 karat gold primer. Here's my little sample. Came in a free gift right now. Oh my gosh. It has skin refining cleanser, a full-size eyeshadow, a mini size Wicked Lash mascara, and a 24 karat gold primer. That's the one that received Allure Magazine's Primer of the Year the very first week it came out. And I just use a tiny bit. I'm going to tap it around. And always use 2 hands to save you time, ladies. To get ready in the morning should not take long. And then I put it in the same upward motion on my neck. Okay. And you're not pushing and pulling that skin and pushing it down into your skin. You are rubbing it on the skin. Okay. So we got that for the face, the nose, Cupid's bow, chin, all that covered with primer. Now, something else we need to prime is our lips so our lipstick stays on better. And you want to use the Lip Revive, which has makeup all over it. And it's almost totally empty. Oh my gosh, I have to grab another one today at the Merle. This much. It helps with smoothing out the skin, making your lipstick stay on better. It just kind of acts like a bonding agent for your lipstick. So you're going to rub that on and let it dry. If you get it inside your lips, it don't taste good. Take your finger, pull that out. Okay, so we got the Lip Revive. While that's drying, what's the next step? Come on, I'm waiting. What's the next step? To set our eyes. Now, we have this new Miracle Powder. I'm going to grab it. It is called the Soft Focus Finishing Powder. It comes with the patented little brush. And this is what you use after you do your makeup. You've set it with your normal Ultra Powder, Sheer Face Powder, any of those. But one day I was getting ready and my husband likes to scare me in the mornings. He thinks it's funny. It's that funny. So instead of putting it under my eye, I jab myself in the eye. On the eyelid. And I said, oh. Well, then I noticed when I applied my eyeshadow, it went on a lot better. So, thanks, dear. It gave me that great idea. I'm going to load the brush and I'm going to set that concealer with the Soft Focus Finishing Powder. And look, the brush is perfect for an eye. Perfect size. You don't have to spend a lot of time setting it. Okay? We'll do that one. And I use a tapping motion, just light as a feather, tappy tap tap. And then I'm going to blend it. And this helps give me an awesome base. And I tell you, I haven't even told home office about this yet. They have no idea. Now, my eyes are ready for shadow. But I'm not going to do shadow yet. No. Because if you do your shadow first and you have a dark color in your crease, you're going to have fallout into that concealer that has still not been set with the powder. So, what's next? Foundation. Now, I have my handy dandy beauty blender. I wet it in hot water, squeezed it out, and I'm going to take my foundation, which I am super white. I'm in Ivory Lasting, and I'm going to put about that much on my sponge. You do not need very much at all. Now, Lasting is for oily skin, and it sets up really fast. So I'm going to put it on the cheeks, kind of do like this. And if you use that warm wet sponge, look at that. This is not in fast forward. This is normal time. I do right over my eyebrows a little bit because it helps that brow pencil stay on. And wait till you see the brow pencil. It's pretty amazing. Now my makeup will actually look better tonight about midnight than it does when I'm finished. I do my lips too, and I just keep patting. Make sure you don't have a line. Sometimes I'll hit my ears, especially when I'm doing nails, dealing with chemicals all day. Those chemicals seem to make my ears get red, but that'll protect them. Sides of the nose. Ta-da. Nice and blended. And you should be seamless. You cannot tell where my foundation meets my neck. Get it just like you like it. It sets up super fast, so you don't have much time to work with it. Okay? But it needs to dry before you go on to the next step, which is setting your foundation with the powder. Okay, so we got that. So now we can go back to the eyes. So you're using your time wisely and allowing each step to dry. Now, love, love, love this little brush. This one is Eyes 3 brush. It is actually a ponytail brush. See the end of that? So that you can do your crease. You can blend. It's an amazing blending brush. I actually sold out of brushes, ladies, so they're on the order. They should be here Thursday. Now let's see, what color am I wearing today? Browns. So I'm still using the Summer palette because it really works well with the Knockout Nudes 1 and 2, and I have the Knockout Nudes 1. You can tell my favorite colors. Now those in the palettes that you just use totally up and you want some more of, you can come in and we have a single eyeshadow that is very close to each of those. Okay, here's your secret. We're gonna do the crease. Now if you have puffy eyes and you say, I don't see where my crease is, that's okay. I want you to imagine where would you like your crease. So we're gonna lightly tap on the point of that brush, and we're gonna give me a crease right here. And it comes up in an instant with this brush. You do not have to spend all day, ladies, doing your makeup. It is not that hard. Some of these places make you think it takes all day and it's very hard. No. You come see me and I'll answer your questions. And I'll do your eyes, I'll do your cheeks, I'll do your whole face. You know why? Because it's fun. And if I can help another woman feel better about herself, to empower her to get through her daily struggles of a job and kids and home and laundry and the second jobs, hey, then I've done my job. If I can make you feel better, that's my goal. Look at that. Now, this color also pops blue eyes, if you can tell. I think I'll make it a little darker. So I'll just add a little bit more. Just with that point, see how you set it in where you want the crease to start and just blend it. There's my cut crease. Perfect. Oh, I love it. It's great makeup day. So, now, my face is probably dry. I can finish my face, set it with the powder, and then go on to my dark color. Now, we set our face with what? My favorite thing in the world? Ultra powder. Now, ultra powder comes in a little compact. It has a sponge. But let me tell you something. The sponge is just for touch-up, ladies. You do not want to set your foundation in the morning with the sponge. You're going to be using too much powder. And you'll go through it too fast. Now, I take an old makeup brush that I don't like, that's all beat up. So you don't want to throw your makeup brushes away. You want to recycle them and use them for a different purpose. So I load it. See, the bristles are bad on this one. But I use it to set my concealer and to bake. I'm putting extra powder in this area. Setting it, not getting it in my eye because it'll make your eye water. If you do, just put some eye drops in. Oh, yeah, I'm starting to see the vision here. Yes. Now, this is baking. We're also gonna bake above the brow, kind of like highlight goggles here. I get so many compliments on my makeup everywhere I go. And people are like, I want you to do my makeup. Well, sure. Just call me. 78480. Yes, that is my phone number. 78480. And I'm going to put highlight there. Now, it'll make more sense when we get it all on and blended. So that is a lighter shade. I'm using Fair under my eyes and here and above my brow. Now, for my face, I'm using a little bit darker shade. Not much darker because I'm so fair. Chiffon. I'm going to take the brush, swirl it, and push the powder into the brush and load it that way. I love this little short, it's like a kabuki brush. It is the, I can't read that. Oh, it's Face 3. So my favorites are Eyes 3 and Face 3. Okay, now, don't just cram it all over your face. You're going to place it here, here, here. Okay, now, tap it. Once you've placed the bulk of that powder, you're going to tap it into the skin. If you keep wiping like this, it's going to wipe it off. It's not going to set it. And you just tap everywhere that you put foundation to set it. Now, we live in the South. We have to set our foundations with a powder. You've heard me say that before, because of our humidity. This is fun. Look, I'm changing. Sometimes I get up and I scare myself. That's why I love my makeup. And you know, I've been messing with makeup since shortly after birth. I got home from the hospital. I started playing in my mom's makeup, and my sister would dress me up like a movie star. So it just kind of stuck with me all these years. Now, I have set my foundation with the powder after my foundation dried. Okay? Then we'll go on to the area that we're baking right here. You want to blend it. Use that same little brush and just blend it out. Light as a feather. Okay? Much better. Feels smooth. Now, once you've packed it all in those crevices, you can lightly blend areas that you feel have fine lines by swirling. Okay? Looks good. So now I can move on to the next step. What's the next step going to be? Blush. Let's see. I think I'm going to try this blush. Okay, I have Angel Glow, and we have about 20 some blushes. I'm going to load the brush the same way by tapping. Now, here's how you find where the blush goes. See that little line? That's where you want it to go. I want you to tap it on and then blend it. If you lose your line, do that. Okay? Now, get it just like you like it before you move on. I also like to touch right here. It adds a little warmth to the face. And then we'll do the other side. Look at that. Angel Glow. This is lovely. Oh, that's my word. Lovely. Now, I'll put a little pop here to add warmth. Which is kind of like your contour. Now, I look at my face and go, I do not like my nose. My husband said, no more surgeries, huh? So, here's the trick, ladies. You can take a shadow, an eyeshadow, or my favorite here, you can see, is our Duo contour with a little shimmer in it. So I don't like my nose. I'm going to use the eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to cut it in right here. This has been my favoriteest thing ever about my makeup. I'm going to cut in a line. I know you're like, that's too dark. I'll fake it and come out. I'm going to cut the end of my nose right there with the color. Oh yes, it's working. It's so working for me. And that is your contour. Then you can take your handy dandy little kabuki like brush and blend it out. Now, you know, I'm wearing brown today, so I can add a little more warmth with that. Oh yes, that Duo. And a little bit here. Cut in my cheekbones a little more because it's fun. Looking good. Okay, now what's next? Highlight. And I want to use our Candlelight highlighter. Now placement on that would be right here. And I usually have to brush it 10 times to get the glow to come up. Okay, then the tip of your nose, Cupid's bow, and top of your chin. I do it at the same time. And then we're gonna do the top, on top of that blush, not on the blush, but on the top part. Look at that pretty glow. And this has been restocked. We have more on the shelves right now. But after this tutorial, it'll probably be sold out again. But that's okay. I'll order more because these are some things that we just really can't live life without. Look how pretty that is. I love it. Gosh, this is going fast. Okay, next, where are we at? Eyes and eyebrows. On the eyeshadow, let's do that. It's time for the darker color. So that's when I'm going to switch over to the Knockout Nudes 1 palette. And I think, because I'm wearing browns, I'm going to try this lighter brown right here. And I'm going to go in at the corner. I'm just going to place it, and then I'll go underneath. And it's kind of like a sideways 7, if you can see that. See how quickly, by putting that concealer on and the new soft focus finishing powder, how it just grabbed the eyeshadow. You're going to use less eyeshadow. And it made the color richer. So now we'll do the other side just that quick. That's it. Do it in segments. You're going to go in, not inside out, outside in. Then you're going to do right here. Just kind of place it over. If you run out, tap, tap. I love the little bit of smoky eye. I think it really frames the blue eye. Okay. Remember that handy dandy ponytail brush? You can go back here and blend it out. Just light as a feather. Doesn't take a lot of time. Oh, now my eyes are popping, but what are they missing? Eyebrows. That's all. So let me show you this cool pencil we have. It's called the Brow Sculpted Pencil. You're going to be amazed. Okay, it has an angled pencil here that has wax in it that helps hold the hair down. You unscrew it, and there's a sharpener inside to sharpen the pencil. One of these ways, right here. Sharpen it, then screw that back in, pull it, and there's your spoolie to do the hairs. It's our James Bond tool. It has 3 functions, all in one pencil. Now, when you do your brows, it is a block method. We're gonna try not to get the mirror in the way. We're gonna go where we think we want the line, just little segments, and then down, and then go above it and do the top and down. Okay, got that much? Looks good. Fill it in. Eyebrows are really easy. After you practice, you know. I practiced for years. Now I'm going to turn it sideways and do the individual hair, since I don't have any. Look at that. And you get it kind of like you want it. It doesn't have to be perfect, because remember, the spoolie is on the end to blend with. And you just pull, and you can soften this right here near the corner of the eye. That is lovely. And today I'm using Auburn, which will go great with the brown that I'm wearing. And sometimes I'll go back in and anchor this with one more bold line. It gives you a little more depth, and it also pops blue eyes. Now let's do the other side. I don't always go by my permanent liner because I just don't. I imagine a different look and I'll just go over it. Get it like you like it and fill it in. And you cannot do the brows before the foundation because the foundation helps act as a magnet for this brow pencil because of the wax in it. Okay, I'm going to show you something. Now right here, I went out of line on purpose to show you how to fix that. That's another problem ladies are having. They can't fix things. When they mess up, they just think they have to wash their face off and start all over. Who's got that kind of time? So we're gonna grab this amazing concealer. This one is called Creamy Concealer in White. Now it comes, you can tell I use that a lot. It comes with the little teeny brush. It's perfect. Watch this magic trick here, ladies and gentlemen, people of the world. See where I got a boo-boo? Don't start all over. Just dip your brush in the concealer and you come up with the point of the brush and you're acting like an eraser. Now, it made it perfect. You can make this one perfect. Now, if you did it to this side, you gotta do it this side. Even though this side don't need it really. And that's gonna give you some more depth too for that more Hollywood look. And that is the Creamy Concealer. So I use it like a little eyebrow corrector. You can even do on top and the sides. Well, that was fun. What's next? Okay, now, I think I grabbed my favoriteest lip pencil in the world, Sugar Plum. You have your liner on one end, your lipstick on the other. Or you can do like I do a lot of times, use the whole thing as my lip color. Now my lips are small, so I'll go slightly above the Cupid's bow there and start it. And then down. Okay. And then do the lip. Now today, do I want this full lip? You know what? On me, it comes out more neutral than most people because of my complexion being so fair and then light and pink undertones. So I'm going to use the lipstick in today because it's really pretty. And your lips are done. And that's it, ladies. That's all it takes. Now, I'm going to fix my hair and get dressed. I do have a dress on. See, I'm not standing here naked. I'm going to fix my hair. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, what's our final step? Forgot this. I love the Fat Lash Mascara, but it has two kinds of black. Covine black and carbon black. So that means you're going to get the blackest black possible. But when you go to take it off, you've got to have our eye makeup remover or it's going to stay with you forever. It might take another 30 seconds to get it off because that black. But look how that primer helped my lashes just pop out. That's amazing stuff. Look at the difference. You see that? Oh my gosh, look at my bottom lashes are growing. Now, I did have one of my clients tell me when she puts her night cream on her face, the anti-aging complex emulsion, oh, excuse me, that's the day one, the night one for the anti-aging, she feels like her lashes are dry at night. So she's been putting it on the tips of her lashes, and they have grown like crazy. Look at that. That is so pretty. Okay, what are we missing? Let's pop with just a little bit of eyeliner. Oh yeah, because it's time for me to go to work, y'all. I'm going to go from the outside in and just give a little bit of ebony here in our mineral pencil. And that, just doing the corner, lifts the eye. You see the difference? And then I'm going to go outside in over here. And you can do right there just a little bit in the corner. I think I want this one a little bigger. Whoops, sorry. Oh yes, darling. That is so lovely. And now all I have to do is fix my hair, and it's another great makeup day. Now, if you want your makeup to not move for the rest of your life, really, you can use the Expert finishing spray. Right here. That will set it for the day. And I tell ladies, carry this in your handbag, because as you get older, you're going to start having hot flashes. You can spray this on the back of your neck. It smells like a fresh morning glory. It smells wonderful, and it helps cool you down. But set your makeup with it. Doesn't taste good though. Do this. And I am good to go for the day. And night, probably, both. Okay, ladies. Well, that was so much fun. I hope you learned something. If you have any questions, you can message me. You can call the store. You can stop by, whatever you want to do. And I'm still doing makeovers, still solving your problems. And I'm still girling it one woman at a time. Thank you so much, and God bless.